Hey guys, so today I want to have a little discussion, and I feel like this will be helpful in everybody's life. These are daily habits that I think that everybody should have, and not if you can't do them daily, that's okay. Just try to be consistent. So I want to talk about coming home to yourself. At the end of the day, it's you. It's your time. And you should set aside about an hour and 30 minutes. If you can't do an hour and 30 minutes, at least do an hour. And for the moms who have responsibilities, of course, that can't wait. At least set aside an hour and a half when they go to sleep. Like, I know at the end of the day, you just want to lay down, but just do these 4 steps that I'm going to talk about. Just do these 4 steps, and it's a way for you to be better for you, the people around you, your kids, your husband, your co-workers, whomever, anybody around you. It'll benefit them as well as you. But most of all, this is about you. It needs to benefit you. These 4 things will benefit you. So the first thing, take a shower. Literally, when you're in the shower, envision everything that happened today, everything that happened that got you upset or whatever. Wash it off. Envision yourself that you're washing it off. Just envision it's just you. It's a moment to be present, because the only thing that matters is the present. Whatever happened a few minutes ago happened a few minutes ago. There's nothing we can do about it. And whoever got on your nerves today, there's nothing we can do about it now. Like, just wash it all away. Wash the day away. We can get so wrapped up in like the 3D that we forget to be present. So when you're in the shower, it's a moment for you to just be present. Just think of yourself as like just nothing, just like a ball of just like love, just like a ball of just energy. And just know, like, when you envision yourself as that energy, you got to get clean energy. What do you want? Positive energy, love energy. So it's like anything that happened today, the drama, your coworker got on your nerves, or you had a mishap, you had a flat tire, whatever the case may be, wash that all away. That does not matter in this moment at this time. Just wash it away. Think about nothing. I know it's hard to like shut your mind off, and it's hard for you to just be quiet in your mind, especially when you're just, but over time, as you keep doing these steps, it's like your mind will quiet, especially in that shower. It's just like, nothing matters. So that's just a moment to wash the day away, wash that drama away, whatever happened, and it's getting washed away. You're present in this moment, okay? Number 2, I suggest everybody get a spiral notebook. Now, I say spiral because spiral notebook just hit different, okay? I can't stand those composition books. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I just can't stand those. Get yourself a notebook. This spiral notebook, I have one. The spiral notebook is designated for you and God, okay? In this notebook, you're gonna write your prayers to God. You're gonna write whatever you want to him. I write a letter to God every single day. Like, I just talk to him like a regular, like I'm writing a letter to somebody, like I just be like, hey, I was messed up today. I messed up today. Can you please deliver me from this, or like so-and-so, this happened. It's just like, whatever you want to talk about with God, talk about with him in this book, as if he's sitting across from you, or you're on the phone with him, whatever the case may be. Write it down to him. Like, I know you're like, it sounds crazy sometimes that people like, nobody doing that, but like, this what helps me. I write a letter to him every single day. Just like I said, whatever you want to talk to him about, write it in the Bible. And if you don't believe I said write it down in the Bible. Write it down in your book. That's number 2. Get yourself a spiral notebook. That book is for you and God. If you don't want to be writing letters to God, or you don't believe in God, that's fine. That's your own preference. But write to the energy of love then. Write to something positive. Whatever you believe in, So that's number 2, and as you're writing a letter to God, drink water as you're doing it. And how I see it and how I envision is that it's like I'm being filled with what I'm talking to him about. It's like I'm being filled with his love. And I got this idea from, now, I ain't all religious, like to the point where I can quote like verses, and I can tell you where the verses is and whatever, but well, I can quote most of them, okay, but I can't tell you what verses and all of that, okay? I ain't even gonna fake like it. It's just that I just remember certain things. So the reason why I drink water as I write my letters to God and whatever I'm talking to him about is because I just feel like as I'm drinking, I'm being like filled with his love. I'm being filled with his calmness, his peace. That's how I envision it. And in the Bible, there's this part where God is at the well and he's talking to the lady and he says, I can give you living water. You know, I can give you living water. And I just feel like, I don't know, it just hits different. Like if you have that thought into your mind as you're writing your letter to God or love, you know, and you're drinking water, I just feel like it just hits different. You just gotta try it, okay? So make sure you're drinking water as you write a letter to him. Pour your heart out. Like don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Everybody has their own relationship with their God or whomever you worship, and you have to think of that relationship as like a real, like somebody's like sitting next to you, even though you know God is real. I mean, like as if you can see them, as if you can touch them. Like talk to him like that, you know, and drink your water. It's like you're having like a lunch date with him or a dinner date with him or whatever, you know, you just meeting up with a friend, you know, just have your relationship with God and make sure you get yourself a notebook. I want to see a spiral notebook. And before I do this, I pull a card. Like I don't look at the card until I'm ready to start writing. So I got these prayer cards. I have lots of them, but I got these prayer cards and they say today's prayer. And I got these from Dollar Tree. And every card has, I don't know if you can see, but every card has like a prayer on them or whatever. And I just like to pull one before I start writing because it's like God be speaking to me right before I'm about to write to him. Like earlier today, before I wrote to him, I had like bad thoughts. You know, I had thoughts earlier about like doing something bad because I was stressed out, you know, about something, and I was being impatient and I wasn't thinking about like just wait on God in that moment. I just was like, no, I'm about to do this because I really need, you know, but in that moment I calmed myself and I was like, you know what, I gotta wait on God. I gotta relax, you know, and it brought me back. Like God's word just be like bringing me back to where I need to be and remember to be patient. And today I actually asked him to deliver me from the spirit of impatience, because when I'm impatient, I do bad things and I don't want to do bad things. So I'm trying to change and be a better me. So anyway, so I pulled a card and today the card said, like when I say God be talking, he be reading me. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. So so what I'm got from it is like, he's saying, trust me. You know, what you got is not what I got. Wait for me, you know? So God be talking to me. Like I love him real hard, real bad, you know? So yeah, get you a notebook, talk to him, and I got like 5 of these, like filled with just letters to him. So yeah, so make sure you get yourself a spiral notebook. That's number 2. And some cards if you want to, but I suggest that you get some prayer cards or like some type of positivity card, and don't look at it until you're ready to write to him, until you're ready to give him your full attention, you know? So yeah. Number 3, now you can do this while you're writing a letter to God or whomever you believe in, or after. I suggest that you listen to music with no words. No words. Now I know you're like, what? But no, for real. Like, cause for me, I ain't about to sit up here and listen to no instrumental for like 30 minutes. You got me messed up. But I realized that if I can really find somebody or like a sound that is like R&B like chill, like vibe, you know. I recently discovered this guy called AJ Jahent. I don't know if I'm saying his name wrong or not, but I'll insert a picture somewhere around here. But I listen to his music, and it's an hour loop on YouTube. I listen to it for the whole entire time that I'm talking to God, and it's just like a vibe. It just like calms you. And I feel like the reason why it needs to have no words, like even if you want to listen to gospel, I suggest that you don't. I like that has words. Like, I suggest that you don't listen to something that does not have words, like a melody or just an instrumental that you really like. Just listen to it. No words, no nothing. Okay, so that's number 3. You can do that while you're talking or writing to God or whatever the case may be, or after, it doesn't matter. Now 4, I suggest, like, you don't have to do these like right back to back, but I do them back to back. Or actually, this 4th step, I usually do like right before I lay down, like right before I go to sleep. I either read a book that's educational, self-help books, spiritual books, my Bible. Now, those of you who are not religious, I'm not saying you have to get a Bible or anything like that, but, and if you are like, you don't want to read the Bible because it's boring, honestly, for me, I used to think the same thing, because I'm not about to read no Bible that ain't got no pictures, that, you know, or like anything. Like, I suggest that you get a interaction Bible. I got a spiral Bible. It's from a site called Spiral Bible, and it has like lines in it. You can take like little notes, draw in it, whatever the case may be. Now they want to be doing fireworks, just disregard. But yeah, so yeah, just read. Even if you read like a little paragraph, make your time that you're going to read your Bible fun. Get some cool highlighters, get some nice pens, write in it. Just get yourself like an interactive Bible. So yeah. So like I said, read an educational book, read a Bible, whatever the case may be, something like that. So for me, also, I like to read all types of books. Like I don't like to say I'm just strictly like, well, the reason why I don't like to say like I'm religious is because I read all types of religions. I read all types of practices. Like, I just feel like God is just love. Like, that's just how I envision him. I say him because, you know, it's just what I feel, you know. You can say her, whatever case it may be. This is just for me, what I'm gonna say. Like, I'm not gonna change me for someone else. This is just me. So yeah, like, I like to read Buddhism 101. I got this book from Five Below, and I love the principles. Like it's beautiful. If you take the time out and just like really read this book, it can really help you. It can like really like help you just in day-to-day life. Buddhism 101. So yeah, read educational books, read a Bible, you know, spiritual books. And this book right here, The 7 Spiritual Laws. I love this book so bad. My favorite chapter in here is learning to love without attachment and detachment. That's my favorite chapter in this book. And this was actually the book that I was talking about in my last video. I forgot to add a clip, but you feel me. But yeah, I suggest that you get this book, like life lesson books. It really is like helpful. It's like when you're about to flip your freaking lid, or you about to do something crazy. It's like kind of like you remember what these books said or something, you know. It's just like calms you down. Yeah, triggers, you know. Just like get yourself some educational book. It's like really helpful. And then while you're doing that, after you do that, I suggest that you get yourself like your planners out. Now, after you've calmed down, after you read your books, after you wrote your letter, you read your book, I suggest that you get out your planner. Now, I got this from Amazon. It's a weekly planner. This is what I'm gonna do weekly. I write down my bills, I write down what videos I wanna make, my social media platforms, all that. I write it down, and it has like each day, notes, priorities, whatever, and it's really like helpful. It's like after you've done those 4 steps, it like gets you in the mood to be like productive, like gets you really like calm and not so stressed. I know like when you look at your bills and you do your planner and stuff, if you don't like calm down first, you'll get like overwhelmed, stressed out. How am I going to pay this? This is due, this is due, this is due. But if you do those things before you get to this part, before you get to your budgeting, your planner, it really like puts you in a mood, and it's just like, God got me. I don't need to stress. Everything is about to come my way. My job is just to relax, understand what needs to happen, and let God work. So like I said, I got this from Amazon. It's a weekly planner. It's literally the best thing ever. Most of my books are pink. Make yourself like, make stuff fun for you. Make stuff like enjoyable, and I got a budget book. Like I said, after you do those things, you get your planner out, your budget book, you figure out what's next. But don't stress while you're doing it, just have faith that God got you. So it's a budget, your expense tracker. Like I got this from Amazon too. Yeah, I write down everything, and it's a way for you to also be disciplined. It comes with stickers, like make this stuff fun. This is your life. Yes, be serious about your life, but also let your life be fun. Don't stress about everything. God got you. Like for real. God got you. Don't be stressing about anything. So yeah, the first thing is take a shower. Second thing, get your spiral notebook out. You spend time with God. You write to him. You talk to him. 3, listen to music while you do it or after. Listen to music that does not have words. Number 4, read spiritual books. Okay? Oh yeah, and also in the same category as number 4, if you're not into books, you don't want to read books, that's fine. Find you a YouTuber that really teaches you something educational, something that's beneficial in your life, Now, who I watch on YouTube is RC Blakes. I love him. He gonna keep it real. And he also helped me get out of my toxic mindset as a woman. He teaches queenology, and I love it. Read his books, RC Blakes. I'll link him somewhere, put a picture somewhere, do something. RC Blakes, and then Morgan J. She's a Christian girl. She's like 31, which I like to watch because she's like the same age as me. I'm 30. I just turned 30, and I just love how she's like kind of like in the same era as I am, and I love that, she praises God. She's just like figuring out her way, and she just shares her testimony and what she does during the day. And I don't know, I just feel like she's like a friend or whatever that you just be hanging out on YouTube. I don't know. Okay, third now, Mark the Messenger. I love to watch his 7 listings of things or whatever. I don't be getting too deep into it, because some stuff I'll just be like, now that's just out of my comfort zone. I don't know what you talking about, Mark the Messenger, but he just like talks about God-based stuff, and I don't know. I just really discovered his YouTube, and I really just liked it one day, and I just been watching him ever since. So watch somebody on YouTube that you enjoy. Also, Master Sir Akashana, I don't think I'm saying this right, but he also helped me transition into kind of who I am, and just like kind of got me out of like toxic stuff and just stupid thinking, and understanding that I don't need to stress about anything, or whatever the case might be. But yeah, So those all fall under the category of number 4. And then after you do those things, you don't have to do this last part that I'm talking about. Get your planner out, get your budget book, figure out like what you need to figure out, and don't stress about it. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about those things because I just feel like as a human, we just gotta relax. We need to come home to ourselves. We need to understand that we are important. We have to take care of us as well as other people if you have those responsibilities, you know. So really just come home to yourself and be present. All the while you're doing these things, be present. You know, make yourself like a little basket. Like I have a basket and it has my books in it and my headphones, my tablet, like everything. And I just leave it on my bed, and that's how I usually end my days, you know, and I don't stress about nothing. I'm literally calm, like all the time. And I spend a lot of time alone. And I just feel like my mind is just so calm. Like, I don't know, judging from how it was like a few months ago, I made a video when I fell back into my toxic ways, and then I fell, you know, into toxicity, you know, and once I got myself out of it and I started to do these things, and it's just like, it just changes you. So yeah, I should just say you do these 4 things, and if you do these things, let me know how it works out for you. See you later.